And we're back. We had a little bit of technical difficulty with the sound. Still working out the kinks. So our audio was down for a bit. Do we know what was heard, what not was heard? Hells to the yes. Well, if that was the case, let's go from the start.
Oh,
G'day
nothing was
everyone.
heard, yeah.
Oh, yeah, g'day. I'm Remy. I'll be the dungeon master for this adventure. We'll go through some brief introductions of what everyone's playing, starting with Toby.
Hey, I'm Toby. I'll be playing the Pirate Paladin Jack Rackham. To be here to the seas, suffer bullshit. Good.
Excellent. Geordie.
Hey, I'm Geordie. I'm going to be playing Tuk Tuk, the Circle of the Moon Druid, ready to change into some baller animals and other things, maybe.
Nice. Dana.
My name's Dana. I'm going to be playing Xanthia the Swashbuckler and ready to get up to some mischief.
And Bentley.
How's it going? I'm Bentley. I'm playing Tacitus Kilgore, the Tiefling Ranger, ready to range.
Josh.
Hey, I'm Josh. I'm playing the Artificer, the robot one. I was ready to have some fun on the high seas.
Excellent. And Tyler.
Hello, I'm Tyler. I'm playing the Order Cleric, known as Lucius Battleborn. I'm here to help the team and kick some ass.
Wicked. Well, before we get started, just a little bit of a recap of like where the group is. We've been DMing together for about 5 years, or playing together for about 5 years or so. Most of us, with Bentley being a new addition, but one of the friends still. This story that we're playing is a follow-on story to the last campaign that the guys played, which took them from level 1 to level 19 or even 20, I think we finished off at, putting together 4 different modules into a single adventure. So the setting that we're taking on is the Sword Coast, set 200 years after those events. So some of the places are going to be very familiar to those who know the Sword Coast, but some of the areas and some of the people are different because of character decisions or not character decisions from the last campaign. With that also, we do follow the 5E rules for Dungeons and Dragons. However, we do add a few different rules here and there just for our table. So if something comes up that might seem a little bit different, it is just a part of our table. You could probably see that our stat blocks on each of the characters are a little bit similar. We do kind of a standard array that's a little bit stronger, but still have that 8, which is great for me. So with that, second time through, is everyone ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here
Yep.
we go.
Let's go.
I don't know if I'm ready now. All right. So to kick this one off, the year is 1643. The world as it stands is split into two, with the Empire taking the majority of the coast about 200 years ago. Through that time, through the Empire's time, the Sword Coast prospered. It was able to build, it was able to expand through trade, through ships, train and airship. About 10 years ago, though, a young warrior from Cholt decided that the Empire and its ways was not right, and he decided to invade the coast from the north and to reclaim it to make it what it once was. A bloody war ensued, in which both sides lost many troops. It came to kind of a ceasefire where some lines were drawn in the sand, where the Empire took majority of the chunk of the centre, and the Cholton Freed States took the north. They've kind of gone into a little bit of a Cold War, trying to get the upper hand on each other. Still trying to be a little bit sneaky with spies and other agents. They work openly against each other, but trade between the two and commerce with people is a normal thing now. Further to the south, The prosperous state of Altagrad has been at a constant kind of neutrality, staying out of the conflict of the north and focusing on itself and the threats to the south, and approaching demon or undead spawns attempted to assault the coast about 60 years ago. They were driven back, but the area to the south of Altagrad has been turned into a desolate wasteland. Altagrad constantly sends out patrols to try to fight back this threat. Further to the east, the mage city of Thay has expanded, building and taking land in an effort to gain more control. The colonized areas of Cathamore have all united under one banner and expanded to repel against this threat. But we will bring our adventure a little bit closer to home, with the characters in Neverwinter, a beautiful city on the coast that is under the Cholton Freed Forces. Currently, I would say the capital of the Cholton Freed States, where much of the business and discord is run from. However, your characters travelled to Neverwinter. You've decided to take up a job. You don't know too much about it, just that it is out to sea, to help on a ship for a few weeks, to get some good money, and to come back. You spent the last 2 days or so getting to know the ship, loading it, prepping its sail, lightly meeting the other crew, but you've been pretty busy scrubbing the decks, loading the cannons, getting everything ready to ship sail. There. On your last night, you're given some leave, and you were told to meet at a tavern, where you're to have a meeting with the captain, Captain Greysail. A very stern woman who has been cracking the whip and not really giving you much time for leisure. She said that she'd have a meeting with you just after dark at a tavern, and you're to meet with the group. Some of you know each other, some of you do not, but you're told to get to know each other and wait at the tavern until she calls you for a meeting. You're all currently sitting there. Can I please get you all to describe your characters? Starting with Toby.
Yeah, so sitting feet up on a table, kicking back. Jack with his dark long bloke coat, pop this cool kid. You can see the bit of armor scattered underneath it, sleeves rolled up, and on his side is sitting a big falchion. He's got a nice little short scraggly beard, with swept back brown hair, a few some scrapes all over his arms that have healed. A rugged, handsome gentleman.
Excellent. And one of your travelling companions that you travelled with, Dana, can you please describe your character?
Xanthia is very adventurer-like, covered in gold accents. She's a tiefling, and she has a nice rapier hanging by her side. Always a mug of beer in her hand. Mead.
Beer, mead. Same, right?
Take it.
And your other travel companion, Bentley.
Tacitus is pretty typical tiefling, crimson skin, horns kind of bent back behind him, out of the way. Long-ish hair, probably down to just past shoulder length, and a pretty scraggly beard that he's trying to keep out of the way of his mouth, really. Leather armor with a traveling cloak over it, 2 scimitars at his side, and a longbow over his back. Looks like he spent most of his life in the woods, probably because he has.
Excellent. And the next travelling companion group, Geordie, can you please describe your character? Your mic's off.
Tuk Tuk would. I got it. Tuk Tuk would be sitting at a table, just like keeping to herself, probably hands just crossed, taking in everyone else around her. But she's a pretty small little elf, brown hair, would be wearing just a little green cloak with a little brown leather corset on, with a little bag over her shoulder. She'd have that probably up in front of her, rummaging through, pulling out like little bits of leaves and smelling a little bit of lavender. And then she has a staff propped up with a few dried leaves hanging off the edge of it, just sitting there twiddling her little thumbs.
Nice. And Tyler.
Sitting close by, you'll see a hardened battle master. Many scars from long battles strewn across his face. Fully armoured. He's got a shield that's sitting beside him with the Knights of the Mystic Fire embroidered on the front, and just a sword strapped to his back.
And last but not least, the solo ribbit of the party, Josh.
So Axel's a warforged. He's wearing head to toe, completely covered in armor. It's like a dark charcoal type color. He's got a also dark shield and a mace strapped to his side. As he's sitting there, he's probably drinking a mead, and he'd be smoking a cigar as well. However, if anyone's looking, the mead would just be running out the sides as it's got nowhere to go.
Very good. And with you sitting there in this tavern, right on the port side, right near the ship, what would you guys like to do? Meeting these new people for the first time, really. You've seen them on the boat, going about their business, helping with the ship, loading supplies. But this is the first time you've had a chance to sit down with each other with this pre-made group that the captain has put together.
So are we in trouble? Does anyone know why the captain wants to speak to us all?
I didn't think I did anything wrong, but did any of you do anything wrong? Did you not scrub the deck hard enough or something?
Honestly, Jack, I thought you knew.
Well, I don't think she's doing anything wrong, so...
Probably just to give us the rundown of what's going on.
hazing for the new crew.
Pretty much.
What's the go with you there, Tully? You metal boy, you enjoying that ale?
Yeah.
You didn't even taste it?
No. I just find it makes humans less intimidated to come talk to me.
More
Oh.
confusing than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good conversation starter.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true. Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah. But if anyone wants to finish it, I'm happy to give their
Take one. Thank you.
But, sorry to be rude. By the way, the name's Tacitus, my companions here, Jack and Xanthia. Lovely to meet you guys.
Shut up.
Hi.
Hello, Lucius.
Greetings.
I'm Tuk Tuk. What's your name, Metal Man? If I don't know what to call you, sorry.
That's alright. I'm the autonomous, extraordinary, electrified life form. Or Axel for short.
Oh,
That's good.
that's yeah. That sounds
Most people just call me
fancy.
Axel.
Did you give yourself that name, or was that given
Yeah.
to you?
It was given to me by my creator.
Wow.
Who is this creator?
He
Are you
was
from around here?
No, I come from the south. He was a gnome wizard that was experimenting for a helper to try help him with like crafting some items in his spare time.
Sorry if this is a rude question. How old are you?
Um,
Can you age? How does it work?
How many years ago were you made?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my manufacture date was probably at 50 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Is it stamped on you somewhere? Like,
Oh, it's up here.
Build plate.
okay. Yeah.
It's got a manufacture date up in the software.
Okay. Thought it'd be like on the bottom of your foot or something.
No. Maybe somewhere on the inside, but not that I've seen.
Well, I'm gonna get a drink. Is there one?
Yes, please.
It's your
Yeah, I'll come
shout.
along.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna walk off and go
I'm
get
good.
a round.
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, I'll help carry drinks.
Excellent.
I'm good,
running,
thank you.
running about 6 silver apiece. As you make your way up to the barmaid, she promptly serves you just the tap beer. You know, you don't have a lot of gold to spend, but she pours you quite quickly 6 ales.
How much is a wine?
They'll run you 3 silver pieces.
Ooh. Cheeky.
Fancy.
I'll be good. I'll just get ale. Ugh.
Boy,
Right. What do we while we're away from the group check, what do we think of the new guys?
I mean, I don't deals with the metal man like is he like a show or is he like useful or is it like free labor? I don't know.
I mean, if we're going on the seas, we gotta strap him down or something. If he goes overboard, we're never getting him back.
Is he an anchor? Yes. Tie a chain to him, throw him overboard, he grab him to a rock. The little girl there probably could, keep her away from strong wind. I think.
But yeah,
Big.
I mean, we could use him as an anchor.
Tim's the anchor, away from strong gusts of wind, and then the other two look scars on his face. Seems you alright?
Yeah, I mean, seem to be a competent bunch, I guess, at least.
And
Anyway, fingers crossed. Should be good.
see.
Yeah.
Head back over.
Excellent. Is there anything else that you guys would like to discuss, or are you just slowly sipping on your beers until you've been summoned?
I'll just slide my beer over to my metal friend that I'm trying to make because I won't drink it.
Thank you. I'll drink my beer and then pour out the sides. And then I'll
said it
raise a
was-
toast. I'm like, cheers.
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 Pretend cup.
Excellent. As you guys cheers, one of the back doors opens to your immediate right, and another group of adventurers approach your table. You see a half elf with a bow on her back, scimitar on her side, and very kind of plain olive green drabs. She's kind of out the front. Just immediately behind her is a very, very large dragonborn with a big shield and a massive great sword. Behind him, you see a human. He's quite smaller than the rest, but he's got a book on his side, wearing these purple robes that kind of button up at the middle with a white frock that sits at the front. And then behind him, you see another human, a very tall and very muscular human with a great axe on his back. The chick at the front very graciously approaches and says, Captain Greysail will see you in the back now. We'll see you on board the ship. And she gives you a nod and begins to make their exit.
Anyone seen them before?
Oh.
Yeah, have we noticed them on the boat before?
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you've noticed them not in a group, but you've noticed them like as a pair or a duo here and there on the ship, doing the same things that you guys
We
have been doing.
would we assume that they were like more knew what they were doing, so like they were part of the ship's original crew?
From what you've gathered, no. This is like a brand new crew that's being put together on a brand new ship.
Oh,
Is there anyone else from the ship that we noticed that aren't with us now?
Yeah, there's a few in the tavern because this tavern is quite close to the docks. So you do notice a few, pairs, some some just normal deck crew having some dinner and having some ales. You notice some of the gunners as well. They're also just having some drinks together, but not in a big group like you guys were, or the other group that approached you was.
interesting. Are we gonna go in?
Yeah,
Let's have to keep it waiting.
grab our ale and move in.
Sweet.
On the way past, I'm gonna stop at the barkeep and apologies for the mess, and I'll give her 3 silver pieces as I look back and there's a small puddle of ale on the ground from where it's just been spilling out.
She looks at it, takes it, and then she's like very puzzled as to like, but didn't you order another drink?
Yes, it was delicious, thank you.
She's even more confused now, and just kind of puzzling looks and gets a few of her towels and starts to head out to clean up the mess.
I'll say thank you, and then I'll head off to the rest of the group.
Excellent. So you make your way down the back. You can see as you walk down the hallway, it's kind of a longer hallway, but you see an open door right at the end with some small lanterns lit, shining light out. It's the only door that's open.
Let's walk up and give a big thud on the door. Boom, boom, boom.
As you do, come in.
Yep, go in.
Just follow along.
And
Excellent. So you make your way in, and sitting at a small table is a very lean, but demands a lot of posture and respect, Captain Grace. She has blonde hair. She's got a wide black hat, wearing a red cloak with gold lining. And I will show it all to you of what she looks like, with a scar across her chin. Please, sit. She kind of waves you over. And close the door behind you.
close the door.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
As you close the door, there's a thud on it, and then almost like a vacuum noise, and the tavern behind you, it dells out, almost like you're 200 feet away from it now. Can barely hear it, and you guys start to be able to hear each other very clearly in this room.
Any trick?
Oh, it helps with prying ears.
Okay.
So, you might be wondering why I've summoned you here as a nice little group.
It wasn't us.
I didn't do it.
Whatever it was.
Okay, well,
It was Axel.
okay. It is. I'm glad I picked you guys. That's for sure. So as you know, we are heading out to sea. Hasn't really been described where, but you are getting paid a fair bit of coin. So I will let you know where we're off to. We're off to Gunderlin. It's a little island nation, a few days to the west. They've currently been poached upon by the Empire to join their support. And so, the Cholton and Free States would like representatives to go over and to get them into the fold. Another ally on our side is another ally on our side. So we'll be taking the Voyager. We'll be meeting up with a bigger ship, a frigate, named Neverwinter's Hammer. Yeah, it's got a precious cargo supply, some adamantium that we're going to give as a gift to the leader of Gunderlin. You guys are coming on us to help protect the shipment and also to offer support to the leaders of Gunderlin with any minor troubles that might be on the island, as a way to show our forthrighteous nature and how better off we are than to siding with the Empire.
So we're not getting them for the Empire. We're getting them to go against the Empire.
Correct. Yes. Yes.
And do we know what sort of troubles we're going to be sent to avoid? Do we know what we're looking to go against?
Well, so Gunderlin is currently ruled by King Red Axe. He's currently having a little bit of a tiff, I should say, with one of the other ruling members on the island. He's a Jarl of the town of Fispia, and I know there's a bit of tension there. So probably some diplomacy working for the Jarl with any problems that he might have as a sent representative of King Red Axe. But this is the story that we're going to tell people. We have an alternative reason, and there is a reason why I've put together a bit of a Slayer group. I've got my poster boys and girls, being that other group that you've sent, real noble adventurers out for the good and all that. However, I do need some more off the books, quieter folks. And I see you all here as potentially those to join that rank.
What's in it for us?
Gold.
What will we be doing?
I need some kind of agreement to join before I start delving into the finer details of this operation.
How much gold?
One question.
500 gold each on your return to Neverwinter.
I accept.
All right. Is this like a sign the dotted line type deal, or just a shake hand?
No, not at all. You might think of me as a sinister person, but what I really represent... do you know much about the Lord's Alliance? It was an old organisation, wiped out probably 200 years ago. Anyway, they stood for a combined effort for good. And not just good for one state or territory, but for the good of the coast. I'm a part of the remnants of that organisation. Not very many of us. We're not offering you membership. However, the mission is of, yes, slyness, but some importance to the coast. The greater good.
Do I believe she's being truthful about this being for the greater good?
Roll an insight check.
Excellent.
First roll.
Let's roll the campaign.
Shit.
Pressure's
Fingers
on.
crossed.
Come on.
Setting on the 20 route.
Huge.
17.
Not bad.
Yeah, you believe that the words that she's are saying are very accurate. You believe them.
Okay.
How long will we be gone for?
Approximately a month.
I'm in.
And we're the only ones on the ship or on both ships we're going to be out with that know about this little side mission that we're supposed to be setting off.
There may be one other person, the captain of the Neverwinter Hammer. But
Who is?
let's just keep names a little bit out of it for now. Sorry, he's not even a captain. He's a lieutenant on the ship.
I'm in.
500 gold, 500 gold. I'm in.
Excellent.
Sure.
You don't sound very convincing there.
Oh, well, I don't really know what I'm doing here, so I'll just tag along, I suppose. If there's gold, I mean.
Okay.
Yes, I'm excited. Is that better?
Much. A little bit of enthusiasm
Okay,
is
good.
nice.
You're welcome.
So, a few weeks ago, there is reports of some sort of crash site on the western edge of Gundolin, on one of the western side, south-facing shores of some kind of ship that is not of this world.
What do you mean by that?
The reports are scarce, but supposedly it looked like it was made of squid.
Squid.
It had tentacles. And those that went to inspect it have fallen very ill and almost gone mad.
And can we assume this will happen to us?
Just a little detail that was left out till after we said yes.
You might have a little bit stronger minds.
Sounds more like a 700 gold job.
500 gold job. The job is simple. Go to this crash site. Don't alert anyone to what you're actually doing there. Get a good understanding of what it is, where it comes from if you can, and potentially destroy it if possible. Something that has come from somewhere else, if it were to get on into the hands of either side, being the Cholton Freed States or the Empire, could tip future conflicts in one side, and we do not want to start an arms war.
What kind of people will we come across when we go there?
Space squids.
Local law enforcement?
Local law enforcement? No. I've been able to get some agents to concoct a bit of a lie that there is a plague involved with it, and all those there that go there are going to get sick and to die. The folk are very superstitious in Gundolin, so for now it has stuck that this crash site will spell the death of them as they go.
Do we know if there's any agents of the Empire or of the Cheltenham Free States that might be dipping their toes in there as well, you might expect?
They could be, but the details that we've gotten have not been shared. So unless they're just following up on rumours of weird things crashing into the ground, it's safe to assure that you might be the only one chasing this. However, please do not dilly-dally. I do not know exactly what other forces are at play.
And those who got sick, did they say how they got sick? Were they touched by something infected by breathing ship air or something?
When they were found just wandering the nearby woods, rambling on about just randomness.
Were they able to be cured, or are they still like rambling about randomness?
One of them was able to be cured by one of the town's clerics in Fispar. However, some of the others passed away before he could tend to them.
Oh shit. Okay. Were they able to get much information out of the one cured, or is he still pretty like
He's from
out of
last
it?
I heard, he was still under. He was still recovering.
Yeah. Oh.
But his name, if you wanted to chase up his lead, was Anka.
How do you spell that?
Anka.
So we will go over normally with everyone else, and then once we get there, we're to find the ship.
So what will happen? We will all head over together. We will all land in the port city together and all see King Red Axe. From there, he may give us some. He most likely will give us some tasks to do. He's a very boisterous warrior to prove ourselves, to prove how strong we are. Fingers crossed, the jobs that he gives you to do, or the tasks put onto us, puts us in a location where you, six, can slip away and investigate this crash site.
And if that doesn't happen, can we be assured some kind of cover to get away for a time?
Cover story so everyone's on the same page if we are questioned about why we're all away for so long.
I'm hoping it plays out in which you'll be left alone to your devices. Hopefully put yourself some distance between the port city and anyone else. In terms of cover, there's no cover.
And how long will we have to complete this before we are to leave again?
Unknown. We are welcome there for a week, is what we've been told by his emissaries. However, depending on what happens, what we do, could be longer, could be shorter.
And do you know if this... Sorry.
You go.
Do you know if this squid ship has any weaknesses? Has anyone else tried to destroy it?
No, I do not know anything about that.
So we're going in blind?
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
okay. Not gonna lie, this is all sounding like a worse and worse deal as this conversation goes along. What's
700.
stopping us from... Yeah, what's stopping us from just walking out and... I don't know, just walking away? Now that you've given us this information.
Nothing. I'm no Imperial assassin. I'm not going to chase you up. However, it's the job. You can do whatever you wish. I'm not asking you to die at the crash site. If you find it's dangerous, you can't enter. You need to know what it is, what it can do, and if it's capable of being used in the war front.
$600 gold and I'm in.
Make a persuasion check for me, please.
Oh god, here we go. What's my persuasion? Okay, it's not too bad. Let's go, nat 20. Oh, baby!
Oh.
Ask and you
Nice.
shall receive.
Nice.
Yeah. Not bad.
Deal.
Deal. Alright, let's go find a squid ship.
Also, quick question. When you say squid, do you like mean squishy squid, or like was the ship metal, like with squid metal tentacles?
The exact description I was given was a frame that looked like a squid body with tentacles coming out of its face.
Oh, out of its face. Cool. Interesting. Not like any animal I've seen, so
With
confused.
the smoke and the sparks coming from it, I don't think it was an animal.
Okay. Thank you.
Is there any other questions?
We're setting off tomorrow.
Yes, first thing in the morning.
And are we organising lodging here or are we sleeping on the ship?
She doesn't. You know that lodging has been organised, so you guys are kind of staying in like an open kind of warehouse with singular beds, and it's where you've been staying for the last few days. So, any more final questions of me?
Do we need to have proof once it's been destroyed?
I'll take your word for it. I have ways of deducing if you're lying or not. But if you'd like to get paid, do the job. I'll do a bit of magic, and then we'll find out what the truth is.
Is there any difference in money if we destroy it or not? Like, say we just go and look and be like, too much, we've told you. Or if we destroy it, will we get like half or something? Because I don't want half.
A priority would be destruction of it. Just going to look at it is not optimal. However, if it looks too dangerous, it's on fire, you can't enter it, then don't enter it. However, destruction is priority.
Okay.
How big is it roughly that you've heard?
Roughly about 70 to 80 feet long.
Big squid.
Not squid.
All right then. Pleasure doing business.
Yeah?
I go up to shake her.
Sorry, it was about 140 to 200 feet.
Oh, okay.
That's a big difference.
Eh,
That's what she said.
disgusting.
On a children's channel. Great.
She shakes your hand. She says, "Good luck. Please keep this part of the operation to yourselves." And have a great evening. We set sail tomorrow.
See you in the morning.
And as you open the
night.
door and leave the room, a weird noise is made, and the sound of the tavern comes bustling through again.
You
Can I
know
go get
where
a drink?
that's going.
Yeah, I think something a bit stronger would be better this time.
Yes, definitely getting that wine this time.
I shall join you.
Yeah, do you have a preference or just ale?
A nice wine always goes well after a stern talking to.
I think a wine's good. You should try a rum.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of that on the ship.
You guys learned it's a dry ship.
Bugger.
Oh no.
Oh
Should've asked for more
no.
money.
Fun.
Can we buy a barrel?
No, it's
That's fine with me.
It's under contract for the military, So it's a dry ship, no rum.
Don't worry, guys. I've got like heaps of little like flavored herbs in my bag, so it can make like if it's just water, it'll taste cool. It may not be alcohol, but it'll be a different taste every day. Don't worry. I can
Psychedelics.
try maybe I can try maybe ferment something, but that'll take a while. So I don't know. We'll see.
Sounds good. But to the bar.
Definitely.
A 4-bed.
To the bar.
To the bar.
I'll go sit down at the table.
Excellent.
To the job.
So you all go get some drinks. If you're having a wine, mark off an additional silver. Oh, sorry, an additional 2 silver. If you're just having an ale, it's just the 1 silver.
Have any nice rum?
Not really. The top of just the top of the establishment. It is just a portside tavern. They've just got the local spice.
It's that. I'll get a wine and an ale. Double pocket.
Or one or the other.
I will also try one of these wines.
I'll follow. Someone needs to follow you around with a mop, I think.
Why don't you hang a bucket around his neck and let it catch in that?
Yeah. You just reuse it. You won't have to pay for like several rounds.
Yeah.
And save you money.
This is true. Might do that.
You're welcome.
Might ask for an extra cup to catch it, and then I'll keep just reusing that.
Very aerated wine. Yeah, I'll go sit down at the table, just like hold the table for the guys and just wait. Take a look at if any cool people are sitting there having a geese.
Give us a perception check.
Oh. Oh no. Mike, I'll just roll. Try to type. Perception is 8 plus 8 plus 8 is 16.
You do notice the first group of adventurers that are left aren't giving you a stink eye, but are like just curiously looking in your direction, noticing you leave the same area they came from. Just probably more curious about who you guys are and why you were invited in as well.
Yeah, I'll just look at him back and just a little wave. Then just wait for the rest of the guys to come back.
Cool.
Nope.
They give you a little wave back as well, and like a little nod.
Intimidating.
Excellent. And as you all grab your drinks and head to the table and have a seat.
While I'm still up at the bar, I'm gonna ask the barman. Say, do you have any bottles of anything back there?
Sure do, miss.
How much does a whole bottle cost?
What would you like a bottle of?
What do you got?
Got bottles of rum, got some whiskey, got some wine, and that's probably about it.
I'll just look at the chick who just served me the ale and stare at her.
How much is a bottle of rum?
It's the same rum that you're drinking.
Yeah, there wasn't rum.
Yeah, you said he couldn't have any rum.
Yeah.
No, I said there was rum, just no nice rum. It was just like the local spice. Local spiced rum.
Any rum's nice rum. Just give me a rum, you cow. I mean, lady. Sorry, I'm tweaking.
Coward, ooh. It costs you 2 silver. The bottle will go for 6 silver.
I get 2 bottles.
Nice.
I'll
Mark
get
it
a
off.
bottle as well.
Mark it
I'm
off.
gonna tuck them in jacket. And I'm gonna go sit with the other adventurers. Not our group, the other group.
Oh, nice.
I just see you walk past, just like, oh, okay, bye.
Oh, and I get a beer. So I got my ale, and I've got two bottles of rum tucked into my jacket.
Okay, nice. There's no chairs at their table, but they all see you approach, and they all look up at you. A little bit awkward, but they give you a half wave.
Fuck yeah, wave. I was gonna like put my meat on the table and say, "G'day, lads. Thought since we're all gonna be on the ship together, might as well learn your names."
And one by one, they introduce themselves. The big, broad human goes, "My name's Store. Nice to meet you."
Okay.
The half elf lady with the bow, very poshly, looks up. She says, "My name's Kara,"
With a C or a K.
with a Q.
Ooh. I hate that. Next.
Then the gentleman with the purple coat and the large book on his side says, "I'm Adrian."
And the Dragonborn.
He like kind of stands up and gives you a little bit of a half bow and says, "Just call me Gauze."
I give him a little half bow back.
You know, Dragonborn names are usually very long and very obnoxious, or they can be. So I usually like to take a shorthand version.
Gauze. Did you get that name from battling or?
It no, it's more of a just a shorthand way of saying my very long name. So just Gauze is fine.
Okay. Well, over on our lovely table, we have, start putting everyone out. So we have Lucius, and then we have fucking Bentley.
Tacitus.
Tacitus. Tuk Tuk. I'm Xanthia, and we have Jack, and then the big metal man is Axel.
Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you too.
It's a pleasure to have such a wide array of people joining our crew.
Definitely. Have you worked together before, or are you all new to each other?
No, I have worked with my friend Store, but this is the first time I'm working with these other fine people. How about yourselves? Do you all know each other?
Well, I've been traveling with Jack and Tacitus for a while. But the rest of them are new to us.
It's kind of strange of her just putting us together in groups like this. Do you have tasks that you're being charged with?
Oh, go to the island, see the king.
Yeah.
Just the normal stuff.
I heard he's
Same as you guys, right?
yeah. I've heard he's a bit of a hothead.
Oh. Is that why it's fine with one of the other leaders?
It's just I think their culture. The Gundolans are very boisterous warriors. Up until recently, very into their raiding and pillaging, but have dialed back under. They do not want to be attacked by the Empire, so they kind of stopped hitting the coast with their ways. But fierce warriors, one of their One of their frontline fighters could best 3 to 4 Empire soldiers any day of the week.
Of course. Expect nothing less. Well, it was lovely to meet you guys. Just wanted to introduce ourselves before we're all stuck on a ship together for the next month.
Yes, it was a pleasure meeting you all. Hope to see you on board soon.
Absolutely, and if you want to come over and have a drink with us, please do at any time.
Oh, most of us are going to hit the bed soon. We're not the biggest drinkers, but we thought we'd have just one to celebrate our new group.
Well, congratulations to you all. I'm gonna go back to our table.
And they will give you a little wave off.
I do like a raise my glass to them.
I'm gonna lean over to Tassus and be like, why does Xanthia keep looking over and pointing at us like she's trying to remember our names?
Yeah, she pointed at me for a bit, and it really,
She got stumped for a second.
yeah.
Yeah.
What was going on there? That was weird.
But I never call you by your name to your faces. I always say mate.
Rude.
Mate, friend.
Maybe get in the practice of it then.
Yeah, maybe I will.
Excellent. Is there anything else you lads and ladettes would like to chat about?
I'm working on this buzz.
Just riding the lightning?
Yeah, just double parking, and then just occasionally having a little sip from the rum bottle and just smashing the wine.
Yeah, nice. Give us a constitution check.
I'm a seasoned drinker. That's a 19.
19. Yeah, you're handling yourself fine. You're getting a little bit of tingly in the fingers, but nothing you can't manage.
That's where we'll stay.
I kind of lean in a little bit and keep my voice a little lower and just kind of go, has anyone else already spent half that money in their head?
Just half.
No.
At least half.
See what the
We've
points of
got to make it back first. Sorry, you go.
What are you gonna buy then?
Yeah, if you've already got an idea of it there, Jack.
Good graces of an abundance of women. And better rum doesn't taste like piss.
Yeah.
I think it tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, after one wine, I'll take my leave and head for bed. Got an early start tomorrow, lads and ladettes.
See you in the morning.
And I wave goodbye before heading off.
Bye.
What's everyone else doing as your new cleric friend makes his way out of the tavern?
Is it like pretty crowded in here, or?
Reasonably so, yeah. There's like a few tables that aren't being seated at, but majority of the tavern is bustling. It's quite a busy little tavern.
Okay.
So, Axel, you've been on a lot of ships?
I know, this is my first one.
Jesus.
And
Hoping that the old armor and metal doesn't rust up too much, but should be interesting.
Like salt
You got plenty of oil?
Yes, I've got some special stuff I rub on the old joints.
Nice. Yeah, has everyone else been on a ship? Or, like, experienced being on a ship before, or?
Yeah, I spent most of my adult life on a ship. A couple actually.
Ooh.
Season.
What about you, little lady? You've been on a ship before?
Nope. This is the first time I've left my home.
Fantastic.
It's interesting. Everyone's so cool.
Where is your home?
I'm from the forest. Just sort of north from here. You probably wouldn't have really heard of it. Yeah, we just kind of stick to ourselves, don't really leave, but there's a bit of things going on between us and then some other elves, and yeah, it's been getting a bit spicy, so I'm now here. Yeah. Well, then where, seeing as you're asking all these questions, where are you from? Why are you here?
I'm just a seaman at heart.
Okay.
It started one of many single jokes.
I can't hold it together, goddamn. Uh-huh. How many ships have you been on?
Oh god. 30? 40?
30?
Wedded
Like-
seaman.
Aren't you meant to, like, just stick with one crew? Or did they kick you off? Or
Oh,
how does
no.
it work?
Depends on the sailor.
Okay.
Some prefer to move around, others prefer to stay with the same crew.
Which would be your favorite ship? Because that's a lot. Like, you obviously have to have favorite.
Ship that I've been on or ship that I've heard about?
No, that you've been on. Out of the 30 or 40 you say you've been on.
I used to have my own ship. She was a beauty. Real light of my life, but that
Oh.
time has passed.
So, technically you were a captain.
I don't know
That's
about
what
that.
the correct terminology, right?
Oh, it depends on the ship.
Oh. That's so cool. Wow.
Does your old ship have a name?
Oh, it was a while ago. I don't really remember it.
Yeah, first.
Definitely first was my favorite.
Would you be able to teach me?
Of course.
Thank you. Because I have no idea what I'm doing.
What do the tables look like?
How do you mean? Sorry.
Like, if I pulled out something to draw on them with, could I draw on the tables?
Yeah, that's yeah. Soft wood, not the best quality. Very ale soaked, food caught in the little nooks of it, splinters quite easily. So yeah, you could yeah, if you wanted to carve something, you definitely could.
Yeah, I'm just gonna carve like a basic ship shape
Nice.
and start pointing out different ship parts and what they're for and who controls them, and
Nice.
Wow.
that's how I spend the next hour.
That's so cool. I'm just sitting there, like, very intently watching, trying to, like, take it all in and figure out if any of the things she's telling me I'd be able to do.
And then I also tell Axel not to like go certain parts, mainly like the sides of the ship. Anywhere close enough where he could fall off. I tell him that he can't go there.
I hope that if I fall off, some of you are strong enough to pull me out.
How much do you weigh?
A lot of metal.
Sink fast.
About just over 300 pounds.
Holy shit.
Oh my
Oh boy.
god.
I mean, look, just constantly have like a safety line wrapped around you because, yeah.
You go down very fast.
Yeah, just like the center mast, we're just gonna
Just hang on
rope
to
you
that.
up.
Strap
Both
into
hands.
it.
It was below deck. Say below deck.
Yeah, definitely below deck because that
What
sea
if he
spray is
puts a
gonna get
hole in
all
the
over
ship?
him.
What if he puts a hole in the ship? It's just straight hole through it. Bang.
How are we gonna get to shore? Don't we have to get like off the boat and then take a smaller boat to get to shore? You're gonna sink that thing.
No, this one is it's a long ship, but it's currently docked. It's in the process of being like the first time it's been put into the ocean, so it's a freshie. So right on the docks there.
Oh god.
Maybe if we
I
have to
hope
take a
where we're
rowboat.
going. You go.
Yeah. Oh, I was just gonna
I'll
say
just-
maybe if we take a row, if we take a rowboat, it'll just be me and one other person.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was going to say, hopefully where we're going has a dock. Otherwise, we're going to be fucked.
Yeah, you won't survive a launch.
I mean, I don't need to breathe, so I could walk along the bottom of the. Like, if it's not that deep, I could just walk along the sand at the bottom. Meet you there.
Jesus. That would be so menacing.
Yeah.
Just us
You
pulling
can
up on
skip.
shore and
That's
then
cool.
this robot just exiting and walking across the beach.
It's a good sketch, actually. Keep it in the back of mind.
That's so cool.
So you said actually you were made by a wizard to help make magic items. Can you still make magic items, or is that?
Yeah, I can make a few. I've been a bit out of practice, but I can make some items. Like I've imbued some magic into my armor and a mace here, and then I can make some goggles that help you. For me, they're filters that will go over my eyes, but I could make some goggles for you guys to help you see at night.
Handy.
Could be handy.
Okay, so you make stuff.
Yes.
And then what does everyone else do? Like just sword things?
I hunt.
What?
Anything really.
Man flesh.
Mad flesh. You know what? Much like Tuk Tuk, I spent a lot of time in the woods, so I grew up.
Maybe it's the
Yeah.
same woods.
What woods?
Oh, it was in Altigrad. It was south of here, not north.
Oh. Okay. But still, that's cool.
Yeah, wood
And
buddies.
then, yeah. Wood buddy.
This one.
Jack? What do you do?
Sword things. Pretty accurate. I drink and I do sword things.
Did the drink help with the sword things?
So much. It helps with everything. It helps me tolerate people. And helps the sword thing. Make the sword things easier and the pain less noticeable.
Are you
Jesus
okay?
Christ.
Oh yeah.
Do I need to
Yeah.
like? I have some like herbs and shit, so you can maybe sleep a
I
bit
don't
better.
need your crystals and your things like that. No, thank you.
No, no, no,
this
no,
is-
no, no.
this does a
Crystals,
lot.
crystals are a joke. Herbs are real. It's like lavender and all this like, oh, chef's kiss. You'll be having a good night.
I tried some druids herbs back south of Waterdeep, and that was not a fun time for me. So stick to the drink,
Well-
thank you.
Well, you missed out. Because obviously what they gave you was not right. You haven't
Sorry.
had my herbs yet. Just stupid.
Well, buy me dinner first, we'll see.
And then, Azalea, do you do the sword things too? Or just
Yeah.
the ship things?
Sword things and ship things go pretty hand in hand.
Yeah?
Sometimes I
Captain
do
sword
some
things.
shooting things. And I pull out my
Like with a...
pistol.
Oh shit. Wow. Is that like a mini crossbow thing? Like, where's the arrow go?
Oh no, no, nothing like that. It's new age stuff.
Wow.
None of that wooden crap over here. Metal all the way,
I'll
baby.
just look over at the longbow and just be like, oh,
No offense
shots
taken.
fired.
I'm fine.
Definitely not crying inside.
Yes, there is firearms in this world. It is relatively new, so muskets and flintlocks and some other advanced stuff is quite rare, but it is in the world. Being that golden age of piracy.
Do only captains have the medal things?
Yep, and I'll pull out my one.
Shit. God damn it. Oh, so we have 2 captains now. You usually gotta fight to the death for the top spot, because isn't that how it works? There can only be 1 captain on a ship.
Fight right now. To death.
Go.
We don't need to worry about that. I'm already at the top.
Oh,
Sounds
Jack.
like a threat, Jack. You can take that?
How do you respond?
Like, I hate to put her in a place after the first night, so we'll just wait.
Gonna be an interesting fight.
It'll be a quick one.
Oofed.
Yeah.
2 hits.
3 hits. Me hitting you, you hit the floor, and the cleric hit I'll have Lucius on standby.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know, rogues are your favourite character. Favourite class, I mean. And with the chat and the night continuing on, you all eventually find your way to bed. Wake up, some of you with a little bit of a hangover, some feeling fresh as the daisies, others with cogs just, slowly waking them up. You all exit your sleeping quarters and begin to make ready and do the final preparations on the voyage. Is there anything else or final you'd like to do before setting sail?
Yeah, all sweet.
No. No, ready.
Excellent. So, you grab the last of the supplies, and with a few onlookers waving farewell to some of the other crew, splash of oars push the ship away from the dock as the sails unfurl, and after a few minutes, the majestic voyage pulls away as the wind catches its sails and it heads out to the ocean. For some of you, this is a new experience, being on the ocean. For others, you are feeling quite calm and at home. On the high seas, there's adventure and money to be made. But on your first day, what would you guys like to do as you start to pull away and the ship starts to go into almost autopilot mode with the ropes being tied down, the sails being set, and the bearing being made?
I'm assuming we're not needed for like rigging per se stuff, like we're just able to wander around as we please, or are we needed for stuff like that?
Yes, you definitely are help with that kind of stuff. It's a all hands on deck kind of activity, setting sail. However, once the ship kind of begins to set way, then things are relaxed a little bit. People can kind of go about their own day. And as you guys begin to go away, the captain, Greysail, pulls you both groups over for a small meeting. As you all come in, she says, "Okay, so most of the other sailors and that on board are not adequate fighters. So, being the more experienced of the group, we will be splitting you into two. During the day, you work as normal, but during the night, each group will take a watch, being for 6 hours, so 6 to midnight, and then midnight onwards." She points to your group, to the adventurers that you guys are playing. She says, "You guys will take the first watch, and then they'll take the second watch, and you'll just rotate through the whole trip. It will roughly take us about 7 days to reach there. Not too long. We should get into a good routine, and we should be meeting up with the frigate in about 3 or 4 hours or so. Once we join up with them, we'll pretty much be following straight behind them as they make the path, and we will just trail them. Any questions about your duties?
No.
Fairly simple. You see something noteworthy, come wake me. If we're under attack, ring the bell. If the boat is sinking, wake everyone.
Where is the bell?
As she points directly to your left, it's right near the railings at the back of the ship.
And does the frigate have their own protection?
Yeah, and as she asks that, she says yes, definitely. They are a 2-deck ship. I think it's got about 62 guns total on it. So they'll have their own self-protection. So,
Can you describe our ship for us?
so it's a single deck, so the top deck, and then a bottom deck, with most of the crew and supplies taking up the bottom deck. This one is more built of just a people carrier. Lots of singular rooms that fit about 10 people in them. You're lucky enough that you've been given one room for the 6 of you, so it's a little bit more spacious, but lots of rooms, and a small kind of dining hall in the middle of the lower deck. The top deck is pretty basic, with a few higher levels for singular rooms on top, and it has 3 masts, one at the back, center, and forward one. It's about 120 feet long, built for speed, and to take numbers, transport. It's built nice. You can tell it is of good make.
What is the name of our ship?
The Voyage.
Void.
Alright, Tuk Axel, I'm going to show you the wonders of the bowline and knots. Come with me. I'm going to take them off and show them the basics of knots and what's like the chips of the trade of working on a ship.
Alright, give us a charisma check. Let's see how well you can do this. How well you teach.
Awesome teacher. It's a whopping 7.
A 7. Yeah, as you're beginning to, describe stuff, you start to go on a little bit of a winded stories about why this knot is better than the other one, and as you finish telling a story, you look at them for some clarity. You can see Tuk is a little bit spaced out, just watching a seagull that's kind of following the ship. Kind of losing a bit.
He's named Gary.
There is what? No, bowline. It's a bowline.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you guys got that? So you got the
Already stored it in the memory bank.
great. All right. You remember when to use each of those knots? All right, I'll see you later.
I just kind of walk past and goes, he gets easier to deal with. It's fine.
Really?
Uh,
You don't sound very confident.
I'm not, because, I mean, to be honest, he isn't. But you get used to it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go watch Gary go for a fly.
Nice. Is there anything else people would like to do on the ship?
I'm just gonna check the ship out.
Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Just checking all the cargo. How many people are on board?
With everyone total, there's roughly about 40 souls aboard.
And sorry, did you say how many guns we had?
This has no guns.
What the fuck? Oh.
Straight transport.
I regret all my decisions.
You can see after about that 3 hours, you do meet up with a frigate. It's a very beautiful made ship, and you can see the guns are hanging out of the ship as a kind of a display of power. Upon seeing that, get some memories of the past, of some of the firepower in the ocean. You feel a little bit more at ease with that ship leading the way.
Yeah, when it comes up, I just grab Tuk and I start learning out all the different things on that one that one has that we don't.
Oh,
Give us
It's
a
so
charisma
big.
check. That's what she
that's
said.
what he said. Fuck, I beat you. Ha.
18.
18. Yeah, so Tuk, you have learnt a lot about a frigate, a 2-deck ship. It's got 62 guns, can fire, those guns in barrages of about 30 guns each, reload time about 15 seconds. They travel X amount of knots per day. How many crew are aboard?
Wow. That's so. Is that like your ship? Like the size of your ship that you had? Or.
What was the size of my ship?
Probably one small on that.
Okay. Almost. Mine was almost as big as that.
Wow. It still would have been pretty cool, I bet.
You had like a brigantine.
Is
As we
there
get close to
anything
it-
bigger? Oh. Sorry.
No, you go.
I
Yeah,
was
I
gonna
tell you
ask.
that
Yeah.
that something is bigger than this one, and then
Man of War.
Yeah.
yeah.
Man of war. First rate
Wow,
ship.
that sounds
ship of the
scary.
line.
Wow.
Oh, yeah,
That's cool.
as we get close to it, I just want to get a better look of it, so I'm going to climb the rigging and get a upper view of it.
Nice. Give us a acrobatics or athletics check. Your choice.
Oh shit! Here we go. I'm going to fall off. Sick. Okay. I'm going to go with acrobatics if that's alright with you.
Definitely. Not.
Oh, how dare you? Yeah, that's pretty good. 14 plus 4 for an 18.
18. Yeah, you first time being on a ship of this nature. You just put your prior knowledge of what you've been doing in the woods, climbing trees, and it seems to stick. And you very confidently just climb up the mast along the side without an issue, relatively quickly as well.
Cool. I hang up there for like a good 5 minutes just admiring it.
It's beautiful. You can see behind you the coast finally fading away, and then just blue ocean To the north, which is a much colder part of the coast, you can see some darker clouds. But as you are currently sailing, it is a nice sunny day, good breeze, and the ship is moving at a good speed.
I guess I'll, after admiring things for a bit, drop back down and kind of relay information that everything looks fine.
Knowing the waters, these waters, is there anything in particular we need to be worried about?
This far north, probably not. The only thing you would like particularly worry about is probably raiders from Gunderlin, but hearing that they've stopped raiding, you're probably on the safe side. Most heavy duty pirates do most of theirs in the warmer climate, so a bit further to the south, where more trade moves through as well. So these waters aren't well travelled enough to be targets of piracy, and it's too cold, and no one likes being cold.
Can we see any sea animals?
About now, probably not. No, most of like the seagulls have pulled away. You haven't had any visitors from any whales or any other sea life. Excellent. Well, if people don't want to do much, we will fast forward. We're probably most likely going to do a lot of ship travelling in this campaign. So instead of playing out an individual day for 10 minutes, we'll then just expedite travel, because it'd be pretty boring for everyone involved. So is there anything you'd like to do over the course of about 7 days as you travel to Gunderlin? Anything you want to learn, try to master, help out with, or are you just going to get into your cycle of doing your night shift and going through all day?
I wouldn't mind getting good at, I guess, rigging and putting up sails and stuff like that, helping with that kind of stuff.
Okay, cool. Give me a strength check.
Oh, that's not good.
As it is a very, very arduous task, the rigging.
Yeah, my whole time should be spent teaching all the newcomers like all the lingo and best I can explain what to do and how to do it and stuff like that.
Nice. I'll give you to roll with advantage for that.
Strength check, you say? That's an 11.
Ooh.
Eesh.
It is very difficult for you. It's very, very arduous on your arms, but you're getting the hang of it. You're no master, but you definitely know how to work the mainsail. Get the mainsail down, get the mainsail up, turn the mainsail. You haven't caught on to the additional sails, like the front and rear for the stabilizings and the stabilizers and the additional speed, but that main center mast sail, you can get it up, you can get it down, you can turn it.
Cool. Perfect.
What would everyone else like to do?
When it's nighttime, I'll point out all the important stars that you need when you're traveling on a ship.
Nice.
I'll take that into account and then try and use like my way of navigating through the woods and try and transfer it to like the ocean if I can, like using the sun, the stars, the moon.
Give us a wisdom check, and I'm pretty sure you took navigator as your feat, right?
Yeah.
So you can
Yeah,
add
I
a
did.
proficiency bonus to this.
Sweet. So 5, 7 plus 7. 4, 8, 18.
Yeah, it is. It's very natural to you. Like, it just makes sense. The reading of the stars is as easy as reading the land and reading the woods of how things move and turn. And being that the stars are kind of a fixed object, you find it quite easy to navigate with them. Much easier than you would have thought.
Awesome. Sweet.
What is the other group
Now,
doing in the downtime?
In their downtime, they're just working around the ship, just kind of keeping to themselves. When you do your handover at night, they're very polite. You know, tell you that nothing's been seen, nothing's been heard. But yeah, they're just going about the ship life, much like what you guys are doing, just trying to learn the tricks of the trade.
When we're
I
teaching,
would
so I'd
also.
also like.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, you go. I'll jump
When
in
we're
later.
teaching things, I'd also like to, if they're looking lost about things, I'd also like to teach them some stuff.
Okay. Yeah, so you head over to them, and they take it on board. They listen very intently to what you have to say, and you get a sense there's not a sailor amongst them, that they're kind of mainlanders and haven't got their sea legs just yet. But you also know this has been a very calm ride, and it can get much worse. Is Lucius doing anything?
Just working hard. Always working hard as a deckhand, cleaning. Trying to learn the ropes, but he's not very smart, unfortunately.
So just using his strength to more be a abled body.
Yeah, definitely. Otherwise, he's off the side throwing up. Either.
A bit of both.
Yeah.
And what is Axel doing?
I'll follow around Jack, trying to learn what I can. I'm gonna think that he appreciates my company more than everyone else, because I remember him saying he didn't like talking to other people. So. So I'm gonna follow him around, thinking that he wants me there.
Hit him with the technicality.
Oh.
Very good.
Yeah, I do my utmost to like teach him something, and then he like starts to focus on it and like do it more. I walk away.
Wow, that's just a bit rude, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, what the
I'll
heck?
eventually find you again. I'm like, Jack, I've completed the task. What next?
Oh, your lost puppy. Oh. Oh, I would like to go find. I'm assuming there's like a cook on board. Or
Not really. No, there's just people kind of just put some supplies together, some like rations, some dried fruit, put it into a cooking pot, and then just make some stew. There's no real dedicated chef. It's kind of whoever feels like throwing together some stuff throws together some stuff.
Well, every night or every time there's like a stew per se made, I'll just like sprinkle in some of my little herbs just to add flavor. That is all.
Just
Like
flavor.
some maybe a bit of paprika, a bit of garlic, a bit of like some dried basil, parsley, just anything that I have in my little bag that'll help with the flavor, because I'm assuming it's going to be pretty bland. So, and just I want it to be a bit more flavorful, as that's what I'm used to.
Okay. Sounds good.
Cool. Oh, and then also, last thing, I apologize. I can use part of my navigator feat that I got, and also my druidcraft, to predict the weather.
Yep.
Where we are for the next 24 hours, or like where we're going to. So I'd like to every day utilize that, and then if there's anything drastic, like a storm coming, massive winds, or in the direction like against the sails or something like that, I'd like to go let the captain know, and then everyone else know, like to prepare per se,
Okay.
if I could.
Is it a role that you have to do, or you just kind of guess the weather?
It just happens. Yeah. Well, Druidcraft says, I create like a little like say spectral ball kind of thing, and like if it's gonna rain, like inside the ball as I look in it, it'll see like rain falling down and lightning, or if it's gonna snowfall, and then that's only for a round. But my navigator feat uses that for I know what's gonna happen for that day.
Okay.
Yeah, I can tell which way the weather's going, including wind direction and temperature for the next 24 hours. And I
Alright.
always know which way is north.
So yeah, you're looking clear for the next 24 hours. Clear sails.
Sweet.
Well, the trip goes by pretty much uneventfully. On the 6th day, Captain Greysail comes to you all and says, we'll be making port on the north side of the island, where the port city is. And from there, we'll be at the whims of the king. So be on your best behaviour. I shouldn't have to tell you that. However, he does admire strength above all. So be strong. Hold your ground. We'll try to get through that ordeal together, and then afterwards we'll hope to whisk you away. And at that point, as you guys are going into your final night before heading to the island, we will have a quick break. So thanks for watching so far. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Bye!
And welcome back. We're back from our break. So we'll kick it right off. Are you guys on your last evening before reaching your destination? What would you guys like to do?
It's evening now.
Yeah, correct. You guys are on your watch. It's about 8 o'clock at night, roughly.
Okay.
So if we are to get into a scrap, I'll get like everyone around, but just if we are to get into a scrap, I know Cynthia has got her swords, Taz has got his bow. I'm sure you use your sword quite a bit, Lucius.
I dabble in the arts of swords.
Yeah. That looks like a holy symbol. Are you like more a cleric, or are you sort of more of a fighter?
Yeah, definitely more a cleric,
And then,
but I can handle myself.
okay. Yeah. Tuk and Axel, if we were to get to a fight, what would you two be doing?
I'm pretty good at soaking damage, seeing that my whole body is made out of metal. But I also have adjusted my armor, so I've got these thunder gauntlets that are pretty good to use offensively as well.
I like it. And Tuk, someone comes at you with more than a strong gust of wind, what are you going to do?
Hey, I'm not that small. I have some magics that I use. That you don't have to worry about me. I'll be fine.
All that herb shit. I can get you.
No,
we can
it's not.
Sword. There's a spare sword down there. It's pretty rusty. We can give it to you.
No, I don't need that. That's fine. And it's not herb shit. It's just herbs. You've been eating it for the last 5 days, 6 days.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Oh,
Don't
that's
worry.
why this trip went so quick.
Yeah, it was a great trip. Anyway, don't worry. I'll be fine.
Alright. So,
You gonna be able to handle yourself then?
this big baby, and I'll tap my sword. Oh, she's seen her fair share of blood, so I'll be alright.
She.
Yeah.
She have a name. All
Samantha.
swords have to have names, apparently. Samantha. Is that a lover of yours?
Oh, she's something much more than a lover, this little girl. She's a harsh lass, but she's fine.
Oh, damn. Do you sleep with it?
Technically, yes.
Ew. Weirdo.
You don't sleep with your sword?
I don't have a sword.
That's why.
Yeah.
We should probably change that.
You sleep with... That's right, you sleep with yours too, don't you?
Of course. Technically.
So you should... Yeah.
Should.
We'll see.
Did everyone else's swords have names?
Mine does. But
Hmm?
that'll come up later.
Oh.
It's fine. It's
Okay.
too holy for your unclean ears.
Okay.
I'm confused.
What about me? I don't have ears.
Well, then you can't hear the name, so it's alright.
Danthea? Does your metal thing have a name?
I don't think guns have names. Normally.
You can name it if you want.
Yeah. Think of something real cool.
Big Bertha.
Have.
Yes. Big Bertha. Gertrude.
You could call your sword toothpick, seeing how, it's like a toothpick.
Hooked.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Captain's fight. Captain's fight. It's starting now.
Duel, 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 duel,
Jill,
duel.
Jill, Jill, Jill.
Well, none of us are the captain. The captain is that lady over there with the big hat and the large scar.
Yeah, we do need to be respectful about the captain of the ship.
It could be one of you.
That
Not on the ship.
sounds a lot like mutiny, and we are
Yeah.
not about that life
Yeah.
right now.
A term we haven't taught
Mutiny.
you yet is called mutiny. Now, if that word is spread, it can lead to some bad things to people spreading that word.
So if I yelled it, I'd get in trouble.
Please don't. I will probably throw you overboard myself.
Okay. It sounds like a cool word. Mutiny.
If you hear anyone saying it, let one of us know. Definitely.
What if I'm just talking about the fact that my knees can't hear? My mute knee.
I will shoot you.
We'll throw you overboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my goodness. I love it.
My sword does have a name. It's
Ooh.
Hermes, the Soul Bearer.
It's a bearing
That's-
souls.
He
Dark and scary.
delivers them.
Two?
Death.
That's,
I mean,
Suppose lunch.
Okay. Wow.
Now I have to write that down so I don't forget it.
I changed it out of my sword. I was like, oh, fuck something.
Yeah, so it'll say Samantha. Who's Samantha?
Yeah, the fuck.
And
Alrighty.
then I'm assuming bows. Oh,
Oh, go on.
never mind.
No, go
I
on.
was just gonna say I'm assuming bows don't have names.
Bows could have names.
Or
Yeah, definitely.
Name anything.
I'll look at. Still can't fucking say your name.
Come on, you got it. You got it.
Tacitus.
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 Close. Tacitus.
Tacitus. Tacitus.
I just kind of stare
Does
back
your
at you.
bow
and go,
have?
No.
Okay. I was just curious. I apologize.
Yeah, and you should be sorry.
Oh.
Kidding.
Jeez.
Very sacred thing. Know the name of someone's sword.
I hate
Oh my
names.
god.
No, yeah, I never found a need to name it.
Okay, that's fair.
Thank you for the interest, though. I like to feel
That's
included
okay.
sometimes.
Oh. Only sometimes.
Oh yeah, every now and again I like a bit of privacy. Speaking of which, and I immediately turn around and start climbing up the rigging to do some, just to look around and make sure that we're not about to be hounded by savages.
No savages. No hounding. As your
Okay, cool.
watch goes by, uneventful. With some minor little chit chats here and there, but nothing too strenuous. It's a nice, calm night. It's definitely getting a lot cooler. You find yourself putting like a bit of a blanket or an overcoat on, as it is just getting a little bit. The wind's getting a little bit nippy. But as you head to bed, coming up to your day of entry, you all slumber quite well.
Grand.
And then with a shot of a cannon, you're woken in the middle of the night with screaming and shouting, multiple cannon shots going on. One or two hitting your ship. As you all startled and wake, you rush and grab whatever weapons you can. As the ship turns and shakes, you run to the top deck, where you find yourself in the midst of a battle with your ship on fire and your escorting frigate burning also on fire. Can I get everyone to roll initiative?
The fuck happened?
What the fuck?
Did nobody hit the bell?
No one hit the
Yeah.
bell.
Oh man.
That was
Sounds
specifically
suspicious.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
Can I yell mutiny now?
No, can we? Worst time. Worst time.
No.
Are you sure?
What
As
if we
you
were yelling
enter the
reverse
top deck from the
mutiny?
bottom, you can see masked sword fighters engaged with some of your sailors. On the
I have a
very-
black screen.
Thank.
Are we supposed to be able to see something?
At the very back of the deck, the stern of the ship, you see a man draped in all black with a wide-brimmed hat. He has a rapier in one hand as he quickly slays his two adversaries. He turns towards you both, towards you all, and with a grim look on his face, you just see a smile underneath his hat brim.
Do any of you two previous ship dwellers know this man?
Do we know this man?
It's not the time for that. It is combat time.
Can I see the captain? Oh, hello, man. He looks like someone I want to be friends with. I love his little beard. Very menacing.
That looks like his outfit in general.
Yeah, good fit.
10 out of 10 pass protection.
Alrighty. Mr. Kilgore, what did you get? Oh, 22. Yours already went up there. Nice.
Yes.
Tuk.
9.
9. Axel.
11.
Jack.
3.
And then I'll roll.
Still can't sleep as well.
Yeah, Bentley's on the thing as well. Nice.
Let's do yes.
Sorry. If that were my fault.
Nah, that was me because I just auto did it.
Fair enough.
Should we be able to see it?
See what?
Anything? We just got black screens.
I can see everything.
Yeah.
I can see.
Yeah, I got back.
Okay. Oh shit.
1.10 off.
Mega black. Mega black.
Yeah, maybe black.
That brings us to the top of the round. Mr. Kilgore, you're up. What would you like to do?
Okay, so coming up from under deck,
So
immediately
also,
seeing...
you guys don't sleep in your armor, so you've currently just got your weapons. No one sleeps in their armor,
Okay.
except for probably the Ribbit would be the only one that has it. So you've got your shield and got your basic weapons.
So what is a base AC? Then it's 8 plus.
10 plus
10
your
plus
dex.
Cool. I'm pretty good then. Okay, so yeah, coming up from under the deck, immediately seeing... What do we got here? Guy right in front of me. That guy's up there. Around. I am gonna immediately, seeing him, use my favorite enemy on him, cast Hunter's Mark on him as a bonus action,
Nice.
and then move 10 feet over here and 10 feet up the stairs. So get up here, and I'm gonna take a shot at beardy fella.
Okay, roll it up.
Come on. Oh, 10.
10 will not
Oh wait, no.
hit.
No wait, sorry. That's the damage. 17 to hit.
That will miss.
Oh shit.
As you take a shot, he just moves to the side with exceptional speed.
Okay, fuck. Well, I guess I'll kind of hang up here and just kind of call out. He's quick.
Excellent. That will bring us to him. He's going to move down this way. And with the stab, you see his rapier pierce through this sailor's chest, coming out the other side. And as he puts his boot into the back of his blade, he pulls it out, and this sailor has fallen dead. That'll bring us to Xanthia.
Oh. Fuck. Gonna run up to this guy.
Nice.
I can use sneak attack, yeah? Because he has a conscious enemy
You definitely can.
within 5 feet. I'm gonna stab him. 9 to hit.
That won't hit.
Fuck. That is all. Thank you.
Alrighty, that'll bring us to Axel.
Do these guys here look like they're holding these lads, waiting for the captain to come execute them, or they're just
No, they're
fighting
like
them
in
as well?
a sword fight with them. They're trying to. They're all trying to fight.
We'll run over to this one, and I'll punch him in the back of the head with my thunder gauntlet.
Nice. I know you are flanking, so you do get +2 to your roll.
Okay. 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
He takes 11 thunder damage.
Ooh, that will
And then-
do it right on the money. As you
Oh,
punch
nice.
him in the back of the head, and he just goes crack and falls forward, hitting the deck hard. You can see you've done your job well.
Dog shot.
Sorry, I rolled 17 earlier as well, and you said that missed.
Oh, that was on the captain dude. This was on a little peasant dude.
Oh, okay, sorry. My fault.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I'll just, with the rest of my movement, move closer to this one here, and then I'll say, "I'll leave the lad alone."
Nice.
That's it.
Alrighty, that will bring us to this bandit here. He's going to turn around and attempt to whack at you, following your direction. Ooh, does a 9 hit?
That doesn't.
Okay. That will bring us to... Oh, all the bandits going to go on the same turn. So this bandit is going to come up to you. You're going to get 1 tack Xanthia and 1 tack Lucius.
Yep.
So Lucius first for a dirty 20 to hit.
Hits.
For 7 slashing. As he strikes, lunges forward and cuts across your chest. He's then going to attack the Xanthia. You're going to get an attack with you for 21 to hit.
Hit.
For 2 slashing as he barely cuts your arm. That will bring us to Tuk Tuk.
Okay. I'm gonna stand there absolutely bewildered. And I'm just gonna like do a little shiver, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna like morph into this brown furred brown bear and just let out this giant roar and run or clamber my way around to this dude. Doop.
Nice.
And I shall multi-attack. Whoop.
What are you turning into again, sorry?
A brown bear.
Alrighty, I'll be able to get that up for you.
Thank you. I have some of its stuff already down to roll.
Oh, yep. Go nuts then.
Sweet. So multi-attack, so it can attack twice. So first one's going to be with a bite at old mate. For 15 to hit.
To that old mate. Yep, that hits.
Yep. Okay, bite damage. 6. And then it'll come through and like slap out with his claw, trying to get across his face for an 18.
18 hits.
And then claw damage. Oh, max damage. Nice, 16.
Nice. Ending
Nice.
his existence.
Cool. And I'll just like stand over him and look up at fucking the padded dude.
I've also put the brown bear into your journal as well.
Oh, thank you.
Excellent. That will bring us to Jack. Mike.
Like,
I'm
Bob.
going to draw my falchion and my gun, and then I'm going to come over to here, and I'm going to have a swing at this dude up his back with my falchion.
Nice. Roll to hit.
For a 21 to hit,
That definitely hits.
for 13 slashing damage.
That will end him as you come across him.
Nice. And then I'm going to do a sweet spin, drop to one knee as a bonus action, pull out my pistol and attempt to shoot this guy.
Nice. Roll to hit.
For a 22 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
for 8 piercing damage.
Nice. As the bullet pierces through his shoulder, he reads back and roars in pain.
And then I'm just use the rest of the movement to get right up in his face. That was me. That's my turn.
Nice. That will bring us to Lucius.
Lucius is gonna move to this dude. Bonus action, cast Shield of Faith
Nice.
and take a swing. Oh, yeah, that's one. 17 plus 4 is 21 to hit.
Hits.
Yep. Don't worry. 3 damage.
Nice damage.
And then that's me.
Alrighty. That will bring us to Mr. Kilgore again.
You have a rule for a height advantage, yeah? Being higher up gives plus 2.
Yep, to hit.
Okay. If I were to jump on this railing here, would I be higher up than Beardy?
He's currently on the stairs, so you'd have to be a bit higher. So I'm kind of doing it. You have to be like double their height above them.
Yeah,
so if
fair
they're
enough.
5
I wasn't
feet
sure how
and
far down the stairs they were.
10 feet up. But
Okay.
if you're up there when he drops down to the bottom, then you definitely have height advantage.
Well, let's get myself in that position then. At the very least, I'm going to jump up onto the railing, and then take another shot at him. Come on, give me something good. Ooh, 25 to hit.
That hits, definitely.
Okay, so does 6 piercing damage plus my favored enemy, which is actually 4 damage, and I'm also gonna use my Colossus Slayer ability to give that an extra 2 on top of that, so 12 piercing damage altogether.
Nice.
Huge.
That will bring us to his turn. He's going to raise his rapier at you, Lucius. He's going to attempt to hit for 27 to hit.
Just.
Four, 8 plus 7 is 15 damage.
Yep.
He's then going to do it again
Fucking hell.
for 17 to hit.
Hits.
for 20 damage.
I am unconscious.
As you go to fall down, he grabs your body and throws you overboard.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Rude, I think.
As he
Bye, team.
steps forward. That will bring us to Xanthia.
Who is going to run up to him? Shit. So Rakish Audacity, only one within 5 feet. So I don't need advantage on my sneak, so I can still get sneak.
Yep. Swashbuckler rogues.
They are busted.
17 plus 6, 20 something to hit.
That hits.
With sneak, 7, 5, quick math. 12 damage.
Nice damage.
And then he scares me, so I'm going to be running away and he can't hit me.
Nice.
Yep, we're gonna be going. We're gonna be going over that way.
Nice. That will bring us to him. He's gonna use his legendary action to cast a spell. And as he holds out his hand, this green ball with these purple stars begin to whisk around it. And then these 3 beams come flying out at you. The
At me?
ranger, no, the ranger on the rails.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
For
What the fuck
a
is this guy?
19 to hit, and then a 12 to hit, which will miss,
Yep.
and then a 22 to hit.
Yeah, 2 of those
So
hit,
that
definitely.
would be 2d10 plus 10 for 16 damage.
Okay. Not
you're
cool.
Pushed back 20 feet as they hit you one at a time and force you back with each hit.
Okay. Not cool, dude. So I'm back here. Sweet.
That'll bring us to Robbo. To Axel.
Seeing that this guy is probably like the real threat, I think this one's handled. I'm gonna charge over to this guy and attempt to hit him with my gauntlets.
Roll it up.
13 to hit.
As you go punch him, he just grabs your fist and like stops it in the air.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my defensive field, so I can gain temporary hit points equal to your level in the class. Just 3 temp HP.
Nice. Nice.
But that's my turn.
As you like flex your muscles and you can see this blue shimmer like go around your body. He's going to use one of his other legendary actions to attack you once, Axel. For a 20 to hit
Yeah, it's my AC.
and 17 slashing. That will bring us to the bandit. He's gonna, the only one left, he's gonna turn to you, Jack. He's gonna attempt to slash you for 21 to hit.
Definitely is.
4 slashing. That will bring us to Tuk Tuk.
Okay. What the actual fuck? I'm gonna get around behind him, lumber and push past, and send it. I'll bite him, multi-attack, and then claw.
Okay.
Natural 20, baby. For my bite. So or 20. It's just doubled, hey, correct? Just check. Yeah, so 20 damage.
Very nice.
And then I'll claw at him. Trying to knock that stupid hat off his head for 13. Which will,
Doesn't hit.
yeah.
Using his last legendary action, he's going to turn to you, the bear, and attack you once with his sword.
Do it. Do it.
For dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah.
4. 23 slashing.
Cool.
That brings us to Jack.
Send this dude to slap everyone. I'm going to kind of roll around this dude and get to here. As a bonus action, I'm going to use my Channel Divinity for Fury of the Tides to try and hit this dude once with a first level Defiance Might on my dasher.
Roll to hit.
Yeah, I've missed with a 12.
As you come down, he just expertly parries your weapon, forcing it to the side.
That's my turn.
Who is this dude?
Awesome. That will bring us to the top of the round with Killmore.
Okay, fuck. The gruff one went overboard
Yeah.
and is dead. Or at least on death saving throws. So I'm gonna go full dash, sprinting towards, foot planting off of the railing I was on before, going full dive, jumping into the water to try to save our cleric.
Nice. And as you
and
hit
I-
the
Sorry, do
water
I-
and dive in, you can see him sinking about 10 feet below the surface.
Cool. I still have, I think it was roughly 40 feet of movement to get to there, so I still have, what's my movement speed? I still have 20 feet of movement, and I have the, what was the feat? It was the Submariner feat, so I can swim my full, my full movement.
Nice. Oh yeah, so
So I
you
can
you can get to him, and then you're able to surface with him. But I'll probably say that's probably the extent of your
Yeah,
of your movement.
As long as I can get him out of drowning to make death saves a little bit easier.
Yeah,
Oh.
sorry, Rams. Do I have to make a save
Yeah.
for last round?
Yeah, definitely.
Save.
Nice. As you're in the water there. That will bring us to his turn. He's going to take a step back. And then he's going to clap his hands together. And as he does, this force comes shooting out towards you. He doesn't really care much about his mate. So, can... Yeah, 10-foot cone. Can you guys make a Constitution save, please?
I'm just in that, hey.
Yeah, being that you're a larger size, yeah.
Yeah. Was that con correct?
Con, yep.
Yeah. Natural 20 again, baby.
Right, so you take half this damage. The DC is 17.
Yeah, 19.
Yep, you're right. How'd you go, Jack?
Failed 9.
So you take the full damage and you're knocked prone. 16 is the damage. Thunder. That will bring us to Xanthia's turn.
Who's running up, and since there's enemies close to him, sneak.
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
Did his friend take that damage as well? Like, do I get blown back in?
Oh, yeah, he's dead.
Oh, great.
He just got blown over.
That's a 21 to hit,
That hits.
and that is 17 damage.
Very nice. Good damage.
And then moving back behind Tin Man.
Nice. He's going to use a legendary action to attack Tin Man, Mr. Axel. For a 28 to hit,
Just.
for 16 slashing.
Emma. Down.
That will bring us to you. Death save, please.
And
Sorry.
Succeeds. At the end of your turn, he's going to use another legendary action to attack you, Jack. On the ground with advantage. As he brings his rapier down, it will hit for 18 damage.
I'm out.
Tuk.
Fucking hell.
What the fuck? I'm gonna roar in his face and hit him again. Bite him and then claw. A 16 to hit.
That will miss.
Then a claw is coming in. For fuck's sakes. I'll just roar in his face
As you-
in annoyance.
Go to claw at him, he just moves back and dodges each one. At the end of your turn, he's going to use his last legendary to cast a spell, creating 3 beams going towards you, Xantha. For a 17 and a 20,
Yeah.
and then a 16.
Yep. What kind of damage is it?
Force.
Ooh.
For 31 force, you're pushed 30 feet back.
I'm also down.
As these 3
Oh my
beams
God.
shoot into you. Boom, boom, boom.
Is that
Get-
down
Wait,
or
so
is that-
so who's up?
Blasted
might
off
be-
the edge.
that might
So response to being
fuck's sake.
damaged. So with Hellish Rebuke, I have to be
Oh, you have to be
awake for that, right?
Correct. Yeah.
I can't do it after the first hit.
Yeah, you could have. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, can I do that?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. 3d10.
Nice.
Was he looking bloody at all?
Nope.
Yeah, okay. 16 damage for that.
Nice. As you're getting flown through the air, you throw your Hellish Rebuke out. As another 2 hit you, you just bounce off the side of ship, splash into the water. And I break my light as I do that. Nice.
Good sound effects.
Yeah.
That will bring us to Jack.
Success.
Nice.
Oh my
Lucius.
God.
Success.
Nice.
Uh,
Mr. Swimmer Man.
Okay. Looks like he's coming. I mean, I don't know how he looks at the minute. Like, I know how he looks, but I don't think Tassus knows how he looks. Can I make some kind of medicine check to bring it to, like, get him back to 1 hit point or something like that?
I'd say in the water, as you're holding onto him, keeping afloat, it's going to be very difficult for you to be able to stabilize him. You're going to have to get him either onto the boat or onto something for you to be able to do the check. Because you're currently like trying to keep him afloat.
Yeah. Fuck. Can I see anything that I can at least keep him, like, lean him up against? I mean, like, sit him on some debris or something like that, so that he's not drowning at least.
Yeah, you can see some debris floating next to you, some bits of wood and stuff that you could definitely use.
Okay. I'm just gonna leave him there then. I'm gonna lean him up against some debris, and then climb my way back up.
Nice.
Is that how much of my?
I'd say probably
stuff
about
I use
15 of your movement was spent fucking around trying to get him into a spot where he's not drowning.
Uh huh. And then how much to climb back up?
So it's 10 feet up, so probably another 15 or so feet.
Okay, cool. Do I need to make a check to get up, or?
No, there's ladders along the side that you can climb up from.
Cool. So I'm there. Am I within attacking range of this guy?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck it. Dual scimitars out. Let's go. If I'm standing on the railing, do I get?
Nah,
close to him?
I need
Fuck. Okay. Yep. Fair enough.
Need everything
okay.
here, okay?
Yeah. Give me something, bro. Okay. First scimitar is a 23 to hit.
Hits.
So that's 10 slashing plus my favorite enemy. So 14, and fuck it, Colossus Slayer again. 15 altogether, the first one.
Nice.
Second attack, bonus action, is only a 14 to hit.
That will not hit.
Um,
Ending your
and
turn?
I'm just kind of shaking my boots a little bit, going, yeah, we're fucked.
That'll bring us to his turn. He's going to turn around and great sword you. Or great parry. Or great rapier you. For a crit to hit.
Yeah.
For 40 damage.
40?
As he pierces your heart and kicks you off the side of the boat. And you become
That is...
Beg your pardon.
So yeah, I'm unconscious, and that was 4 points away from me being totally killed.
He then turns to the bear. And does 2 more attacks. For 11 to hit. And then a 17 to hit.
That's the bear's AC.
11 to
The
the
bear's AC
AC.
is 11.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the 11 will hit.
Triple check. Pretty sure it is. From memory. Yes, it is. 11 natural armor. Big off.
15 slashing for your first hit.
Or I'm back to Tuk Tuk, and Tuk Tuk is down. Wait. Is she down? The rest carries over, so what was that? Total. What was the total damage you said?
15.
Oh, she's still alive. Barely.
Nice.
Save us all.
Emphasis on the barely.
Does a 17
Emphasis on the
hit?
barely. Yes! She's unconscious. She was on 1 hit point.
And as he draws in close to you and stabs through your belly, he throws you onto the deck. He then, as you're slowly beginning to fade, he walks to the top of the deck. And you see him hold his hand out, and this big fiery ball starts to appear in the air about 50 feet above him. And as he does, images of a fiery forest flash before your eyes, with the woodlands burning. And then as you kind of look back at him, the fireball comes crashing in, and the ship explodes outwards.
Nice.
3 days.
Did we all just die?
Campaign guides.
Yeah, that was great.
Nice one shot.
Xanthia,
Yes.
as you're sinking in the water and your vision is fading, bits of moonlight is piercing through the water. And ever so lightly you can feel just this warmth on you. And then you hear in your mind, not yet.
And I popped out.
Yep.
And then as I'm passing, because, you know, drama thing, I can just see a vision of like a little red baby tiefling. So the last thing I see. Pass out.
Pete?
Huh?
I'm a red tiefling. Am I a baby?
Are you a baby? Surprise!
My goodness.
Jack, The last thing that you saw was not the first time you've been attacked. And with a cough and a splat as the last vision, you open your eyes. And you're on a beach with large pebble rocks with small waves crashing on the shore. You cough up some water and vomit up some more. You look along the beach to your left and right, and you see Tuk Tuk, you see Axel, you see Lucius, and the rest of your party all laying there unconscious. It is the morning, you're cold, all your wounds that you just suffered were gone. What would you like to do?
First off, just look around, see if there's anyone else around. That's not the party.
Nah, no one else. Just bits of debris have washed up.
Look for my sword.
It's there.
Alright. I'll pick it up and then just kind of look around, just double check to make sure if anyone's around.
Yeah, you're on 5 HP. And as you look around, you don't see anyone else on this beach. No bodies, no anything.
I'll just walk up to whoever's closer, just like kind of give them a check over and see if they're still breathing or anything.
Give us a medicine check.
Pretty good. 19.
Yeah, so you look around, you see people coughing up, like moving slightly, but yeah, your whole party is alive.
I'm like kind of checking each person. I'm going to give everyone 2 lay on hands each. 2 hit points.
Nice.
Try and raise them up a little bit more.
So everyone's on 5 HP as you all come through, coughing up water. You've got scars and wounds all over you. You're all banged up, but you're alive.
Looking out into the bay, is there any, like into the ocean, is there any signs of ships or wreckages? Or can we see anything from where we're standing?
From where you are, like further off in the distance, probably about over a mile away, you can see like smoke billowing in the ocean, and where you currently are, just bits of debris, you know, a crate, a plank of wood, some rope, bit of a rowboat, is all kind of washing in here.
Is everyone starting to raise consciousness, or are they still unconscious?
No, you guys are all up. Once you start putting your laying hands on them.
Immediately start coughing. What the fuck?
Who the fuck
was that?
that guy?
That wasn't a dream, right? I mean, we're here, so I imagine not, but... What the fuck? Have you seen him before? You're
No.
a pirate man? You're on ships?
Oh, I've never seen or even heard of a dude in all black with the rapier that big before. Ugh.
Fucking hell. Where are we?
Uh,
What time of day is it?
It's early, like the sun is just rising, just skimming over the horizon.
Am I able to get a sense of which direction we're orientated?
So you're definitely on a south-facing beach. So the rest of whatever island you're on is to the north, and you can see the coastline going east and west. Judging from your proximity and knowing that Gunderlin is it's kind of like a solitary kind of island, and just giving the nature of this place, you kind of assume that you're there.
Okay. Yep. I think we're on the island we were meant to be on, But are you sure you've never seen him before?
Me? What? Why?
No, any of you, like you.
Have we seen him before?
Xanthia, like.
No.
Haven't heard any stories in the taverns about.
No.
Well, supposed to show this king how strong we are. I think that's gonna be an uphill battle from here.
Hmm.
Did we see anyone from the other group on the boat?
You did not.
The captain at all?
No captain. No,
The
no other adventuring group.
the frigate was burning as well, yeah.
Yeah, that was getting absolutely peppered. Can you make actually? I should have done it during the battle. But can you make a perception check for me?
Me?
Yes.
Perception? Oh my goodness. 13.
You saw a tiefling fighting on the frigate, dressed in all kind of black garments, and had a kind of like a bandit chief, bandit mask on. He had horns, and that they stood out because they had some gold rings on them.
Did I see what color his skin was?
You did. Very familiar to you. Almost like an
Okay.
ashen grey.
Alright. Fuck. Yeah, whoever that was,
We
we got.
noticed. Sorry, you go.
Yeah, whoever that was. I think we should probably figure that out.
And avoid him until we get something stronger. Shoot guns on it.
Yes.
I saw it in a vision. Not him specifically, but the way he like burned everything. I've seen that same way burn of the forest where I'm from. He may be the source of that, so. And I've had several that it's gonna be absolutely disastrous, so.
Wait, the forest that you're from burnt, or you just
Burning.
finished?
Visions of it burning, and then
Ah.
when he finished, when he started, you were all out of it, but just before I was out of it, I saw him stand up on the top of the ship and just create this giant ball of flame, and then within that I saw what I've seen in visions of my forest burning, so I don't know if that is a connection, but that's not good.
When we first came up from below deck, do we hear like cannon fire?
Yeah, you did. Yep,
Yeah. So there was like from another ship, definitely somewhere.
definitely.
There wasn't the two. Okay.
It would have been the other group that was supposed to be on watch. I assume.
I didn't see any of them, like any of their bodies when I came above deck. Did any of you?
And there's no cannons on our ship, so
There was no alarm raised by them either.
And our
That's
40 crew
suspicious.
were nowhere to be seen as well.
Convenient.
There's a lot of dead bodies on the top of the ship when you guys come up.
I'm
Stop
just gonna
moving
start
around so
going down,
much.
like the kind of nearest debris. I'm just gonna start going around and see if there's anything salvage from that, anything useful. Let's just start kicking through some of it.
Yeah, give us an investigation check.
Wait.
12.
You find just like random bits of bulbs, like some rope, no supplies, just probably some rope is probably the most useful thing you can find.
I have a bounty poster for a guy called Vengar Leland. If I were to... Well, do I have that? I feel like I would, but I'm not sure if I do.
Yeah, you'd have some of your more personal effects on you still, but a lot of your other items were lost at sea.
If I were to pull that out... Sorry, I pull that out and look at it. Does it bear any resemblance to the man with the beard and the hat that I saw?
No, not at all.
Okay. Put it back in my pocket.
Looking at the rest of the party, are they still unarmored?
Yeah, except for those who can wear light armor to sleep. So I think that's just the Rogers and the Druid.
Everyone but me, Tyler.
Oh, so I would have had my armor on.
Yeah, you can sleep in light armor. That's fine, but medium and heavy you can't sleep in without without achieving the benefits of a long rest.
Okay, well, one of those hits wouldn't. Sorry.
You would have survived then.
Yeah,
Wanna
you would
kill.
actually
Kill
single-handedly
him.
defeated him.
All by myself.
Should we go explore and find out if there's any civilization near us, or if we're definitely on the island? I'm able to tell, but I just don't know like whereabouts their town would be situated.
Oh, you guys know, you were told it's on the northeastern part of the island.
Okay.
Does anyone know which way's north?
Yep.
Yes.
That way.
I'll just point to north.
Correct,
That way.
So,
That way.
Straight inland, yeah.
Is my pistol waterlogged?
It is, yeah.
How does one?
You need to take it, like, not to... you would have the supplies to do it if you weren't just blown up off a ship. But you just need to spend some time with some oil, a proper cleaning kit to be able to fix it all up. So at the moment...
you have
you're
a
little
pack
bit-
of rice.
Yeah, some rice.
Am I able to go up to her and just like use Duracraft to create some wind to blow out as much of the seawater as I can?
It's
To try and dry it out
It's more like
expediently?
the oils and repairs that you need to do with it.
Okay. Well, I'll just get the water out. As much as I can.
Anyone want to do anything else?
Does anyone know how big this island is, roughly? Does anyone have an idea?
Have I seen it
I
on
didn't read
the
the
map?
info manual.
Yeah, give us a history check, please.
Can I take that as well?
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
With advantage, because navigator tool.
You can add your proficiency bonus to it.
I'll take
Okay.
it.
Is
Huh?
that 6 minus 1, 5, so 7.
5.
No one knows.
Nice. You guys know that it's quite wide east to west, but then quite thin north to south. That's like
I was just gonna
That's just used like eyeballing it off maps and trying to remember real roughly.
I was just asking because if we follow the beach line and go all the way around, we might come across the squid boat ship and just take care of that while we're on our way.
Is that even our task now? I think the person we're supposed to return to get paid is probably at the bottom of the ocean somewhere.
Wait. Someone will pay us.
Surely, right?
At least on the bright side, we don't
Was
have to
that
worry
all-
about sneaking away to do it now.
Yeah.
But was it all even real? Like, was this all just a front? And then they've called this person
Conspiracies.
in and fucking... Yeah, all conspiracies.
What?
To
Maybe
come.
Thing to try and get all of us onto one place to kill just us?
Yeah.
And not even kill
No,
us.
maybe it was to kill,
Yeah,
get the
and fail.
frigate. Maybe it was to get the frigate and we were just there.
Yeah, the frigate, they didn't take the frigate, they burnt it.
They scattered it.
Yeah, but there was stuff on the frigate.
There was-
Real
Yeah.
protected things.
While you guys were fighting, the frigate was on, like it was burning, but it wasn't as fucked up as your ship.
But, like, when I blacked out, I didn't see it, like... All I saw was just burning. It wasn't going away, it wasn't...
It was stationary.
assuming that
it was
little-
definitely stationary.
Yeah, like that bit of smoke we could probably see out there would probably be the frigate, we'd think, maybe?
Maybe.
Before we head out, we should just sit down for an hour and just see if we can collect any more supplies and then just try and stop a couple of these little cuts and bruises and then head on. Better once the sun's up, 2% walking through the jungle or this sort of forest where before the sun fully rises, we won't be able to see very much anyway, so.
Yeah.
And with that, I think that would be a good spot for us to stop the first session.
What?
Very good. Very, very good.
But
Oh
before we
my
finish,
God.
just quickly, using a prayer of healing and everyone's getting some HP back.
Okay, yeah,
Just
let's do.
quickly.
If you guys are doing a short list, let's do all that. You are on currently all 7 HP as per the healing lay on hands that was cast. We'll do that real quick.
Or are we long resting?
Short rest, long rest.
Too long. You're right. Everyone gets 14 HP. Plus 7 is 21, by the way.
Pretty much at full health.
Pretty much back.
The supplies you're able to gather and put together, you're able to find 3 skins of water skins. You're able to find 50 feet of rope, a bag of rations that has probably about 4 days worth.
Is that for one person or for all of us?
Just 4 days worth of rations.
Sick.
You're able to find a lantern with the fuel still in it. And that's it. Oh, and some cloaks and stuff that, if dried, can be used to warm yourselves up a bit, like some bedding sheets and blankets, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I can give myself my fall down hands to get myself up. That's my hands.
The voice that I heard before I passed out, what did it sound like?
Feminine, kind of light, but firm. Like, it was very... Like, you could hear it in your head. You weren't struggling to hear it. It was in your mind. Clear as crystal.
I used 2 hit dice. The short rest to heal the rest of it.
Yeah, I went to the same.
Yeah, we'll love you more. 11, that'll do. 32.
I need to use one of those. I'm back.
1 off max.
Alright.
How was that?
Nice.
Oh my god.
Good.
Terrifying.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Loved it.
Who's that dickhead?
We'll find out.
Next time. We'll find out next time. Well, maybe not next time. Maybe a few times.
Absolutely
Excellent.
shit myself.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Well,
my
thanks
goodness.
for joining along. For those who watched, check out our social medias on Instagram, and the next few days we'll definitely be chopping up and putting together the show on YouTube as well. Thanks for jumping in. Should be a long-running, fun campaign. Yeah, thanks a lot, and we'll see you next Thursday.
Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.